All right. Sorry. Well.
So Pariksha, and you started explaining that Maharaj Parikshit.
Pariksha means the test, so this is what they say every year at Jiva, there's the Pariksha. Everybody comes for Pariksha, right? They do their Sanskrit testing for Sampurnanand Vrindavan at Jiva. Okay, it means test. Like Parikshit means the one who is testing. He's testing everyone to see if it's Krishna. That's the famous story about Parikshit, how he got his name. Go on, read.
Nagarjunaha Kashchit Rasayana Shastra Gyaha Prasiddhaha Chikitsakaha Chapi. Nagarjuna is some knower of Rasayana Shastra.
Okay, what's Rasayana? No, Rasayana? Rasayana?
Yeah, like some type of diet.
No, Rasayana means chemistry.
Chemistry. Yes, yes,
Rasayana
yes.
is that's the word that's used nowadays for chemistry.
Okay.
It's the original word, it means alchemy. Right? It's what we would call alchemy.
I see. So Shastra is like science here?
Yes, that's right. Shastra here would mean science.
Okay.
So
and also he is an accomplished doctor.
Yes, I would say it was a well-known. Prasiddha would rather than accomplished. I mean, siddha would be accomplished. Prasiddha would mean well-known, really, more than. Keep going.
Okay. Desha videsheshu tasya kirti prasrita asit. So his fame in his own country and abroad was prasrita, but I don't know what's that.
Prasrita means spread.
Like from Srij, Dhatu?
No, not from Srij, from Sri. Sarati. So Sarati, Prasarati. So Prasarati means to spread. Prasarayati, it's often sometimes used like we would say that Krishna Bhaktim Prasarayati. I don't know, Prasrita Purani, where there's something, Prasrita, I've seen the word, it's around, it means to spread. So here it's spread around. His fame had spread at home and abroad, like you said, everywhere.
Okay. Saha Prayoga Shalayam Ahoratram Karya Karoti Sma.
That's Karyam. There's you can barely see it. If I make it a bit bigger, let's see if I can make it one more time bigger. Let's see, can I get it here a little bit more? There, you see the dot there? Karyam.
So he did work, Karote Karyam.
Yeah.
So Ratram, it's a night, right? But Aho, I'm not sure.
Day and night, day and night.
Day and night. Okay, yes, okay. Prayoga Shalayam. What's prayoga shalayam?
Okay, prayoga, there, that's in your laboratory, right? So shala means a room, right? And prayog means, well, prayoga usually means,
Exercise.
implementing something. So implementation, like this prayoga, how, or the usage. So we use that prayoga in the manual. I use that when we're saying, okay, how to use the Tritiya Vibhakti. So Tritiya Vibhakti prayoga. But when you put the two words together, shala, a room, like you have partha shala, means classroom. You have partha shala, like that. So you have the shala, or you can have, the shala can be used other ways. Shayana shala, anything that means a room or a building that's used for something. So prayoga shalam, so it's used for testing. You could say testing. So it's the laboratory. That's the word that's used for laboratory. This is modern Sanskrit now.
Fine. So he worked day and night in his experimental laboratory.
Okay.
It's like me. I also worked in this experimental laboratory.
Okay, so aham to tvam api prayoga shalayam karma or karyam akurutam akaroho. Okay, so prayoga shalam tvam api karyam akaroho. Go ahead.
Saha bahunam roganam aushadham anvishtavan. So he anvishtavan.
So anvishtavan, he looked for, he was seeking, he was trying
Investigate.
he was looking for.
Oshadham, is it medicine plants?
Yeah, but it could be the plant, the herbs, but it can also mean, the medicine itself. So, the original meaning, I think, was the herbs, but now it's used for all kinds of medicine.
Okay, so he researched medicines from many diseases.
Yeah, for the medicine for many diseases, the cure of many diseases, something like that. Okay, Malati, go ahead. Ekada.
Ekada Nagarjunaha Maharajam Uktavan. One day, Nagarjuna told the king, Maharaja, Karyam Bahu Asti, Sarvam Karitum Aham Asamarthaha. Maharaj, there's a lot of work and I'm unable to do all by myself.
Yes, go ahead.
Mama ikaha saha yakaha avashakaha iti. I need a helper.
That's right. Avashika is necessary, right? So like that. Mama avashika, I have necessity. So I need. Very good. Okay, Samantaka, keep going.
Raja Angi Kritavan. So the king, what to say, accepted.
Yeah, he accepted or agreed.
Agreed, yes. Bhavatu aham vyavastham karishyami. Let it be. I will do vyavastham.
You could say an arrangement. So I will
Mm.
make arrangements.
I see. I will make arrangements.
And here for bhavatu, even though you're right, you translated it correctly. In this particular case, when bhavatu comes at the beginning of a sentence like this, then you use it very well, you know, good, okay,
Mhm.
like that kind of thing.
I see.
So be it, so be it. You could say like, so be it, but you know, very well. That's good. Okay, I'm making an arrangement. Okay, like that.
Mhm. Shvaha yogyaha yuvakaha agamishyanti. Tomorrow, a young yogyaha.
Yeah, yogya, so all these different forms of yoga, but here yoga means capable or worthy, suitable.
Okay, so tomorrow some suitable young people will come.
Okay. Men here, young
Uh,
guys, you know, some young men.
Yeah. Pariksham kritva yogyam ekam svikarotu iti uktavancha. Having so yeah, like you taught us in the English, so they do let them do the test.
Well, here it's swikarotu. So he's saying to him, you, because this swikarotu means bhavan swikarotu. So you choose, here he means, you know, this is, I think that this use of angi, this is okay, but this is swikaroti and angikaroti really mean the same thing, but mean accept. So accept is the actual meaning. So accept one, one suitable yuvakam, but tesham tan pariksham kritva, or tesham pariksham kritva, right? So tesham pariksham kritva, doing the test of them, and ekam yogyam yuvakam swikarotu, like that.
So he said.
So this is when you see the kritva, when you see a gerund and a verb, the gerund takes on the same tense and mood as the main verb. So he's saying you test him and you accept the good one, like that. All right, Malati.
Aparasmin dine ubho yuvako gato.
Well, that's it. You know, see, that's actually a, you know, I would edit this, you know, because he's saying yogya yuvaka agamishanti. So here it's plural, but then the next day aparasmin then ubhao, but that ubhao means both. So this is a pronoun. It's referring to, you know, so it really should be dvao yuvako agato.
So parasmin means next, but aparasmin means more than the next day?
No, parasmin, actually, there's no difference really.
Okay, so the next day?
Well, so you could say on another day, or but aparasmin, next day. He obviously means the next day.
Two practitioners came?
Two young men came.
Two young men came. Nagarjuna tayoho vidyabhyasa vishaye prishtavan. Nagarjuna asked both of them about the subject of their studies.
Well, I guess what it really means is, you know, about what you know, he asked them for their CV.
Yeah.
What's your educational level? What have you studied? That kind of thing. So what you know, what he asked them about their their what they had learned previously, what they had been trained, how they had been trained, and so on.
Vidyabhyasaha uvayoho api samanaha. So they were equal both in their accomplishment or in what they had learned.
That's right.
Nagarjunaha ubhabhyam api ekaikam vastu datva prishta prati ekam uktavan. So he told both of them, giving them one by one something, a thing, a vastu, whatever that
Yeah,
vastu is.
ekaikam here, ekaikam would mean each, right? That's what,
Each.
yeah, but he's giving each one. So he gave one to one and to the other. So he gave each one of them a vastu, something, you know, an article.
So each of them he gave an article, and he told both of them, each of them prati ekam. So
Yeah, pratyekam, each of them also. So
each
you
of
have
them. He said, idam vastu griham nayatu anena ekam rasayanam nirmaya anayatu. So he said, carry this thing home, bring it to the house.
It doesn't mean to just take it
Bring
home.
it, take it home. Anena ekam, and this other, with the other thing.
No, anyena, anena.
Anena is for ayam.
No, anena, yeah, from ayam, that's right. From.
So with this other, make
Oh,
one.
there's no other there.
No, I mean with this.
Yeah.
With this. Brings maybe rasayana could be translated as elixir.
Yes, I
Because
think something like that. Yeah, so make some kind of you know, yeah, elixir is good.
Elixir.
Yeah, that's probably the
Because
best.
in Ayurveda, rasayana is something for youth, like a rejuvenation medicine. So
Yeah,
elixir.
that's right. Yeah, so rasayanam. So it means some kind of a, you know, like make some kind of chemical drink. When you know, making a, you know, make a Slurpee, make a smoothie.
Okay. Okay. So you make a smoothie and
No,
Anayatu?
smoothie is not good. No, you make some,
No,
you make
elixir.
some kind of, you know, well, let's give it a look. Okay, let's just see what we get from rasayanam. Monia Williams here. Rasayana, a particular drug used as a vermifuge. Well, that's, well, you know, so, you know, so maybe he's making this, maybe he means as a vermifuge. So vermifuge means a deworming medicine. So he was make a deworming medicine with this.
I don't think so. No,
Various
prolong life.
yeah.
That's what in Ayurveda, prevent old age and prolong life.
There
Elixir.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. An elixir vitae. Okay. Or poison. Look at here. Poison can also be a poison. The employment of mercury as a remedy. So this is the, you know, this employment of mercury as a remedy. That's also, this is alchemical. So rasayanam, he doesn't actually use he puts an alchemist here, but why it's a, you know, it's a, anyway, you're right here. This is the one we want. Okay, go ahead. An elixir.
Can you change? Can you change?
Where did my screen go? Oh, I know what happened. It's on here. My God, what happened to my screen? Oh, I see what happened. I was changing. Oh, there we are. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so so he asks them with one thing to take it home.
Here, ekam
And-
is, he's just using ekam and kaschit. He's using these words kind of liberally. In Sanskrit, we wouldn't use it because you know what he's doing? He's calking on English or on you know, maybe I don't really know. I have absolutely no knowledge of Kannada. But you know, because the people who are doing this, I've said this many times already, this, you know, they're calking on the modern languages. So maybe calking on English because of the use of articles. So, and you know, he's saying, so with this, make an elixir and bring it to me. Right? So
Okay.
this
So he-
ekam here just means a. It means it's the indefinite article.
So he gives them something, whatever this vastu is, and asks them to with this to make an elixir and then bring it back to him.
That's right.
Okay, so shvaha punaha mam pashyatu. So and tomorrow again, show it to me.
No, he's saying, come and see me tomorrow. You know, this is really, you can see how this has been calced. This is not, you know, this is not normal Sanskrit, right? You can see how that comes from, come and see me tomorrow. You wouldn't say that in Sanskrit. You would never say, come and see me tomorrow. That's, you know, you'll never see that in, you know, but this is obviously, you know, now when people are, you know, trying to revive Sanskrit, so they don't, you know, they're using the language that they're familiar with and trying to express the same ideas in Sanskrit. So that's how languages also change. So, you know, I mean, it's you know, there's nothing really wrong with it, but it's a new kind of expression. You know, like in English, we say, come and see me, right? In Sanskrit, you wouldn't say, you would just say, come. All right.
Gamanas samaye raja margena eva gachsatu iti. So he asks them to take the highway or the main road at the time when gamana samaye, so that is a time of going.
Yeah, so when you go, now you're going, so you're going home. He tells them to go home. And now, you know, idam vastu griham nayatu. Anena ekam rasayanam nirmaya anayatu. Swak punach mam pashyatu. Gamana samaye rajamargena eva gachatu. So to go take the main road when you leave. So on your way home, take the main road.
Does it say on the way home or does it say on the way coming back?
No, this is on the way going. No, it's not agamana, right? So you have nayatu and anayatu. So just like you have gamanam and agamanam, right? So nayatu means to take and anayatu means to bring.
Okay, so he means now when they take the vastu home, they should take the main road.
That's right.
Okay.
Shamantaka.
So Raja Margena is the main road.
Yeah, Rajmarg. So it's the king of roads or the road of the king, right?
I see.
So it just means the main road or the highway. So even, do they even call it? Well, anyway, I'm not sure what they don't think they use that anymore. You know, Rajmargas but they had the Grand Trunk Road that went all the way from Delhi to Calcutta. That was anyway, the main road. That's what we say.
Shvaha Nagarjunaha.
Nagarjuna.
Shvaha Nagarjunaha Mam Eva Svikarishyati iti ubhayoho api vishvasaha. So tomorrow Nagarjuna will choose me.
Yes, will choose me alone, right? So that to choose
yes.
of the two of us, he'll choose me. Iti ubayo.
So both thought, what is Vishwasa?
Vishwasa is belief.
Belief, yes, believed. Okay. Aparasmin dine ubho api gatavanto. So the next day, both of them came.
Yeah, so this
Ekaha.
yeah, so it means api just means this api is just just emphasizing that both of them came like that. You know, it's not this api is a little difficult to deal with in terms of
Yeah,
translation.
that's why I did
Anyway, it
not
doesn't really
translate.
add anything. It's just
Yeah.
kind of an emphasis that and both of them came next day.
Okay.
Neither of them did not come.
Ekaha santoshena asti.
Okay, well, that's a bit of an
So-
unusual expression, I would say also. But I mean, you know, obviously, this is again what I'm saying that we're encountering. But I mean, this vocabulary is okay. Is santoshena. Santoshena means satisfaction. So he is with satisfaction. There's kind of a, you know, well, perhaps you would speak like that in traditional Sanskrit. I don't know. I'd have to, you know, look around. But anyway, one of them was happy. Let's say one of them was self-satisfied. He was with satisfaction. But at any rate, you know, I mean, I'm accepting it. I wouldn't say things that way myself. But then go ahead. So eka santushta eva asit, right? The one santushtaha, he was satisfied. He was pleased with himself. That's right. That's what the idea is here.
Saha vadati. He said. So it means that the one who was satisfied, he said.
That's right.
Aham rasayanam sajjikritya ani tavan pashyatu iti.
So sajji kritya, so this is chvi samasa, right? That you have a chvi when you have this verb, so with kri dhatu, and then kritya, so that's your liap gerund. So I have sajji kritya. So sajji kritya means to have, you know, sajji basically means to make a row. Let's just have a give it a look. Sajja. See what that says. Sajja, fixed, prepared. Okay, so that's better. So see, so sajja, you have sajja, and then sajji is the sajja meaning that, you know, so it's prepared, equipped. So prepared, I've prepared. That's what the meaning is here. Sajja, to dress also. So sajjanam, so often you say dressing in armor, getting ready for battle, you know, so sajji kritya. You could use that as that he's saying that he's prepared he's dressed up, ready for war. You know, he's prepared for war. But here, he just means I've prepared. So I have prepared an elixir and brought it. Take a look.
Please look. Yeah.
Okay.
So this sajja, what is actually the dhatu in it?
Yeah, there's a dhatu there. So it's let's see. Is it say here? It doesn't say. So sajj. I think it's sanj. Let's see. Yeah. So here sanj. Sajjati. So it's giving us go or move. So this is dhatu pada. So dhatu pada gives very, very general definitions. So here, then you have cling or stick or adhere to be attached to, or engaged or occupied with. So this is to stick, to linger, hesitate, to be devoted. I'm surprised. Mostly here, it's, I think, coming from the causative. To cause, to sting or cling to. Well, I'm a
Too
bit
broad.
surprised that these are the meanings that are given here, because I would say that the meanings of this is Sanjayati. Yeah, well, it's in the Bhagavad Gita. Is Sanjayati. So here's this other one. So he's another meaning, another one here. That's just his Saj. That's probably more like it. Sajjati, to cling. It's giving the same meanings. You know, Sajjati, you know, usually in at least in the way that in Bengali at least, I don't know, Sajjana means to arrange things, so to put things in a row, to you know, if you're dressing someone, to make everything to be in the right place, to take your things and to tidy them up, that kind of idea. So none of those, none of the meanings that are given in Monier-Williams. I mean, if I look at it, you could do the same here in one of the other dictionaries. Let's just give it a look in Bengali just to show you. I have to, let's see, Google trying to hear, where's the Bengali dictionary? Here, Bengali. So here, Bengali to English. So let's just see, whoops. Sajja. So let's just do Sajja. Sajja is punishment. I have to do it this way. I'm sorry. I don't have a Bengali typing thing. I got to get my Bengali typing. Sajja. Let's see. Now, I don't know how to do that in the, where we go? Bangla to English. So let's see. Sajja. So dress, okay, so sajja, so sajja kara. So even here he has here sajja kara, this one. Here sajja kara, to dress, decorate, equip, get ready. Anyway, I would say get ready, you know, like to put everything in the right place, to have everything correctly arranged. That's the way I see it. But anyway, here, right, he just means prepared here. All right, Malati, go on.
Okay, so Sajjakrita is just prepared.
Yes, it just means prepared.
Okay, so Dvitiyasya mukham mlanam. So the face of the second one was drooping or dejected.
Yeah, was looking a little bit downcast. Mlana, your flowers, you know, when flowers are become, you know, what do you say? The flowers are
withering?
Withered, that's right, withered.
Nagarjunaha dvitiyam prishtavan bhavataha mukham kimartam mlanam. Nagarjuna asked the second one, why is your face so
sad? Let's just say sad.
Sad. Rasayanam kim nakritam iti. Did you not prepare that elixir?
That's right. Keep
Na
going.
iti uttaram datavan dvitiyaha. No was the reply of the second one.
Yes.
Kimartam iti tam prishtavan Nagarjunaha. For what reason or why? Asked him Nagarjuna. Raja Margena aham gachan asam. So I went on the main road. Tataha ikaha dritaha rogi drishtaha. And there I saw an old diseased person.
That's right. So gachan asam, you know, obviously he's using this as a continuous tense here. So I was walking along, or I was going along the main road, and I saw a particular, so here he's going from one, you know, he's going from the active to the passive here. So you could have this is Raja Margena Gatwa Ekaha Vridha Maya Drishtaha. Like that, you could have put it in the passive. You have both. This is Maya Drishtaha, I saw. All right, I think we can go to All right, the next paragraph. Well, let's say, why don't you, Malati, you keep going.
Tasya paristitihi shochaniya asit. His condition was lamentable.
Very good, yes. So sochania, you see the potential participle, passive participle. So lamentable, we can usually translate those potential participles with able at the end, words that have able at the end. Okay, keep going.
Aham tam chikitsalayam nitavan. So I brought him to the hospital, or how did you?
Yeah, hospital is good for chikitsalayam. Just like bhojanalayam. So alayam means the place of, chikitsa, the place of curing. The curing place means the hospital.
Tasya sevam kritavan. And I helped him, or I took care of him.
That's good. Yeah, took care of him, I would say.
Ataha rasayana nirmanartham samayaha eva na labdaha iti uktavan dvitiya. So, I mean, obviously what he's saying is that he was not able to come to at the proper time.
No.
Samaya? Or he wasn't able to prepare the elixir?
No, he didn't have. So mama samaya nasit, right? So mama samaya eva na labdha. I didn't get the time. And here, yesterday in class, we did all these words with artha. So here you see how frequently they're using artha here. They don't use the chaturthi vibhakti, more using artham in compounds. So rasayana nirmana. So nirmana means, again, nirmana means building or making here. So making the elixir, I didn't have for making the elixir. I didn't get the time to make for making the elixir.
Okay.
All right. Samantaka, next one.
Nagarjunaha dvitiyam eva samaya katvena svikritavan.
So sahaya katvena. This is a very good, using tritiya vibhakti and with the tvam. So as his helper, as the helper. So Nagarjuna dvitiyameva sahayakatvena svikritavan.
So Nagarjuna accepted the second one as his helper.
That's right, sahayaka.
I see.
Sahaya just comes from saha and aya. Right? It just comes from sahai, to be accompanying one. So it really means a companion, but there are other words for companion. A sahaya means a helper, right? So we have that just to see sahaya. So Sahaya, see page 1195. Thank you very much. Here we go. Oh, look, you see Sakhaya, they're saying even some people are saying like this. So Saha and Aya, meaning going with, probably from Saha plus Aya, meaning going with, but according to some, it's a Prakrita form of Sakhaya, meaning Sakhi or friend. So one who goes along with another, a companion, follower, etc., etc. But then it means companionship, assistance, like that. So it really means a company, support, or help. It means a helper. So, but then you probably have Sakhayaka. Let's just see the Sahayaka. Okay, just puts the same thing. Sorry, go ahead.
Raja etam vritantam gyatavan. So the king got to know what happened.
Yeah, Vritantam, what happened? Very good.
Mhm. Tasya Ashcharyam Jatam. So Ashcharyam. I maybe forgot what is it.
Yeah, Ashcharyam is amazed, usually it's an adjective here. Ashcharyam as a noun, I can't say that I know that. I can't say I've seen that too often, but let's just have a look. Ashcharyam as a noun. So you see it's an adjective. MFN is an adjective here. So indeclinable, it's indeclinable, of course. Ashcharya, here it says a neuter noun. Here, a wonder, surprise, astonishment. So I've no idea. So here it's being used as a noun in this way. So here it is. There you got your word, right? Wonder, surprise, astonishment. So his surprise was born, right? His surprise was born. So he became surprised. That's the idea. So it's this is a kind of normal Sanskrit way of expressing things in this way. Go ahead.
Raja Nagarjunam Prishtavan. So the king asked Nagarjuna, Prathamaha Rasayanam Kritva Anitavan. So the first one made the elixir and brought it. Dvitiyaha tatha na kritavan. So the second one did not do the same.
That's right.
Tathapi dvitiyam eva bhavan svikritavan. Nevertheless, you accepted the second one. Kimartham, why?
Okay. Malati.
Tada Nagarjunaha Uktavan. Dvitiyaha api rasayanam kartum samyak janati. So then Nagarjuna said, the second one also samyak. He's also capable, or he knows how to make the elixir.
Yeah, he knows very well. Samyak is completely capable.
He's also capable to make the elixir. Kintu tena samaya avakashaha na laptaha. But he did not have the time.
Yeah, avakasha means opportunity, right? So avakasha means a space, really. You know, there was a space, so that he didn't have the space of time to do it. He didn't get the space of time to do it. But you know, you could have said samaya labna labda, or you could say either one of those words. You could say samaya na labda or avakasha na labda. So they just, you know, they like to do that in India, to take two synonyms and just put them together at the same time. It's not, they're not exactly synonyms, but the, you know, the opportunity or the time, maybe it would be, you should say it like that.
Saha sevayam nirataha asid. Is nirataha engaged?
That's
he
right.
was engaged in service.
Ram dhatu there.
So he was engaged in service.
That's right.
Tam roginam aham purvam eva tatra trishtavan. I have previously seen this this sick person?
Yeah, so the sick person I had previously seen, so, you know, maybe a bit of good, he could have used the past tense there to make it perfect, you know. So tatra drishtavan asam or drishtavan asmi, that I've seen this person before. So I'd seen this sick person before.
Ataha Raja Margena Gantavyam iti uktavan. So therefore, I told them to take the main road.
That's right.
Ratamaha Roginam Trishtavan Tatapi Agre Gatavan. The first one saw that sick person, but still he went ahead.
That's right.
Saha Yantra Vat Karyam Karoti. So what is Yantra Vat?
So yantra means a machine.
Mm-hmm.
So mechanically here, he does his work mechanically. That's what you write. Yantravat karyam karomi.
Okay, he does his work mechanically. Okay. Tasya seva bhavana nasti. So he has no service attitude, maybe?
Yes, I think service attitude is a good translation. Bhavana here means thought or meditation. So he doesn't, you know, bhavana is usually bhavana, you know, because we had that in the second chapter of the Gita there. It says that, you know, that it says that, what was it again, that, you know, bhavana, anyway, bhavana was there, and the verse is not coming to my mind right away. So tasya seva bhavana nasti, he doesn't have a service attitude. Bhavana just means, bhavana means a thought or a meditation, you know, so, but it's also with bhava. So seva bhava, he doesn't have any, he doesn't give a thought to service. He's not thinking of service. That's the, so service attitude is very good, no problem.
I have an Indian lady by this name.
What? Bhavana?
Bhavana. Yes.
Yes, so bhavana, yes, well, it's a feminine word. So it's a natural, it's, yes, there, that's used as a name. Okay, go ahead, seva bhavana.
Seva bhavana vina chikitsakaha katam bhaved. So how can one be a doctor without a service attitude?
Yes.
Katam mama sahayakaha bhaved. So how can he be my helper?
Yes.
Ataha aham dvitiyam eva svikritavan iti. So therefore I accepted the second one.
Okay, good. All right, so that was was there anything to remember here? Anything to specify? What do you think? Well, we have 5. Let's go on. I say, why not just move on? We'll do one more class. We'll do it next Saturday. I don't know if you'll be there. Will you, Malati? Next Saturday, you'll be on the road, I guess, right? Traveling?
I'm not sure. I mean, I just arrived in Germany, but I may be so swamped that I'm not sure if I can make it.
On Saturday morning, you'll be there. You might still be in the plane. Or you might
No,
be in the airport.
I will arrive on Friday because I'm arriving on Friday, but you know, I mean, I can try to be there.
Okay, well, we'll see. Anyway, I think we'll have one more class.
Okay.
Right,
So,
how long is this one?
excuse me. Okay, just to clarify. So we have. So you mean to say we have one more class of that, and then I will definitely be there. If you're not continuing this, then if the next one will be the last class before the next, yeah.
The next class, so this next class will, because today is the 26th, so the next week will be the last week of the program. So I'm going to do up until Friday. What on Friday is the last day? No.
Actually, Wednesday is the last day of classes, and then on Thursday there's only the closing ceremony to which you are invited to speak, but there are no more classes.
Oh, really? Oh, I was kind of
Mhm.
hoping that we'd go all the way to Friday so I could end on 108.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that, no problem. I'm just saying that Babaji's classes are
Okay.
ending.
Well, I think I'll do up till Friday, but I'll attend on Thursday also. I'll come to that, to that program. How many people, you said there are 15 people staying in the ashram? You'll have 15 people?
Well, there will be, well, for the closing ceremony, there will be everybody, which will be like over 30 people
30
online.
people?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. we have
online. I
30
mean, there are a lot of people online, of course, yes.
We have 30
But,
people online and 50 people altogether, 50 altogether.
Both the people on the ground and people online.
Yes.
Yeah, so I might as well say it now because, in terms of continuing on, of course, I want to continue on. And, so continue on with the Gita and continue on with that. But I asked people to give a little bit of feedback so that I could know who is benefiting from from the course, because of course, when you only have 2 people on live on the Zoom, and the rest of people, some people are following, some people are not following. I imagine that some people are following some days and not following on other days, or they've been backed up. And I'd kind of like to get a better idea of where everybody is situated with the Sanskrit course, and who's following on the Gita course also, for that matter.
Okay, so you will have.
I'll say this on Thursday, I guess, to everybody.
But you want to have one more class of that Sugandha, yeah? Is that correct?
Yes, one more class of Sugandha. We'll do Maitri.
Okay.
Maitri
Okay,
friendship.
then
I
I'll
should have,
definitely be there.
I don't know if I should, I'm here in Montreal with my wife, and my wife is a school teacher. So she knows the importance of testing students. So she says, you don't test them? You don't test them?
But you do.
So, I'm thinking that maybe I should do some more well, maybe when I get the course a little bit, it's still, 97% now, I think, but I still feel that the course needs a little bit more work on the exercises, and I'm thinking that more exercises are needed, more practical exercises to get things into people's minds.
We had written tests, if you remember, in the, you do one semester, we had to write 3 tests.
By me?
Yes. We had to.
For example, I failed
we had to hand them in,
completely at that time.
What?
Those tests I failed 100%. I remember very well. I did not understand how to do anything.
Okay, well, yeah. So, it's actually after each chapter I should have a test. I'm just the only reason it doesn't happen more often, or it kind of stopped, is because I was more concentrating on just getting through the thing. But it's a bit silly to go through the course without verifying that people are actually keeping up. And I bet we'll see what happens. I said that we'll probably get to the end of chapter 6, I think, if I do up till Friday. So that's pretty good, actually. But probably originally I was thinking we should only do 4 chapters. So if I'd done more testing and had more exercises, more homework exercises, and done corrections and things like that, then we probably would have, and it probably would have been better for the students also. But the students have to commit then for 2 years, and I think that if to expect students to commit for 2 years is asking quite a lot. Of course, the students at Jiva are all very good students. You have people that have been going on year after year after year. So, but they're all dedicated to Babaji, not to me. The ones so I don't really know where everybody is at. Anyway, some feedback would probably be really quite good. So I'll ask people on Thursday to give me some feedback. All right, then let's stop there. We got
Malachi, is the closing ceremony will be same at 8 o'clock in the evening?
Yes.
yeah.
Fine.
Okay, so I have to remember 8 o'clock. So give me a reminder there. Give me a reminder on Wednesday. You said
right.
Wednesday, it'll be on Thursday, you said.
It's on Thursday, yeah.
Okay, so give me a reminder on Wednesday so I don't forget. And also the time. Tell Vilas will be managing the
Yeah, I guess he has to do it because I cannot be the host, so he has to be the host. Then.
okay. You arranged that strangely. You got a good ticket. What is that? How come you left on that very
You
day?
know, that was stupid, but you know, because it's on the 1st of April, so I thought, okay, I'm leaving the next day, but I didn't realize that it was midnight, so it was just a few minutes after midnight.
Oh, right, I guess.
You know, when I booked the flight, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so that's
So-
what happens. All the flights from Delhi are at midnight.
I realize, so you will be absent because you will be traveling, right, Malachi?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see. Wow.
Okay, my friends. See you next week, or see you in the next class. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Purnam Madah Purnam Idam Purnat Purnam Udachyate Purnasya Purnam Adaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Jai Jai Sri Radhe Jai Jai Sri Radhe Jai Jai Sri Radhe Shyam Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Bol